So Starmer, whilst on Jeremy Vine's show this morning, was put on the spot over his renationalisation pledge, the fact he'd broken it, and this was his response.
Just to remind you of your manifesto pledge. When you became Labour leader, this is what it said. So it's common ownership, right? You remember this? Public services should be in public hands, not making profits. You actually mentioned rail, mail, energy, water. So we know that's what you want to do still, right?
There are many things that, I mean, I've looked at common ownership in all the plans that we've made. We've been through COVID and looking at the cost of common ownership, we've had to make a decision about what realistically we can do.
So that was a mistake?
No. I mean, I don't think...
You want to do it, but it's not going to happen.
Right, we've been through a pandemic which has put the debt in a completely different place than it was when I was making that pledge.
See, the thing with Starmer is I can't decide if he genuinely believes what he's saying because it's what his handlers tell him, or if he's just like every other politician talking about government finance over the last 40 years, and he's just straight up lying about it. He's telling us that because of the pandemic, we, as the sixth richest nation on earth, cannot afford his renationalisation plans anymore. Two things immediately sprang to my mind over this. First, prior to the pandemic, we went through years and years of austerity where state spending was cut, incomes were squeezed, allegedly because the last Labour government nearly bankrupted the country, apparently being solely responsible for a global financial crash. This was always a lie. We control the pound sterling. We can never go bankrupt, but the narrative stuck. Yet when the pandemic came, there was no question the money was there to pay for it when it was needed, and it has indeed been paid for already. Government printed the money necessary, as well as wasting billions besides. To say we cannot afford to renationalise is plainly not true when you simply do the same thing again. The second thing was this wasn't the only pledge Starmer has broken. He made 10 of them and has broken every last one. So it doesn't even make sense to give him the benefit of the doubt over his beliefs here. He's a liar, a con man, and in all likelihood isn't even in the driver's seat. He's just opening his mouth and someone else's words are spilling out. I could never vote for or support someone so habitually dishonest. How can you ever trust his word on anything?